How you doing out there? Hey, I was on my way to my Juice Day meeting. Actually, I'm meeting a guy beforehand, and I'm running a little bit late. No excuse for that, but I had a guy ask me if I could give him a ride to the meeting, and I told him yeah, but he'd have to come real early with me, and he said that's cool. So I started heading his direction, and which wasn't the direction I ought to be needed to be going, and lost some time. Had to circle back, but anyway, no big deal. Due to wait. So here's the other end, man. Kind of pump myself up about all I can do. This past weekend, I went down to the cabin, disked, and with the tractor, disked up 3 acres. Had to go over every field twice. That 3 acres is in 3 different fields, all of them just a little around an acre apiece. And spread 600 pounds of fertilizer with the tractor. We got PTO driven fertilizer spreader. Still got to move the fertilizer, and then hand crank with a broadcaster, which you hold over, put the strap over your shoulder and crank the handle, and it spreads the seed. That 3 acres of with clover seed, and that will kick your ass. I did that 13 hours, most of it on the tractor. Proud of myself, and I know I can do that because of yoga. And then I got up on Sunday and tore back into it, and come home from there and went and did a yoga at 2 o'clock, and then went and did another yoga at 6 o'clock, and felt pretty good about myself, patting myself on the back. Well, little did I know I was running into a wall. And went to work on Monday, come home on Monday, was not feeling too good. I went to sleep Monday night at 8:30 p.m. and I slept to 9 a.m. the next morning. My 5 a.m. alarm went off. I rolled over and turned that thing off. I didn't snooze it this morning. Slept to 9 and called in to work. Sometimes I push myself too hard. Don't know if I'll ever learn not to do that. Maybe. And then sat around and read today. Read the rest of the 4th chapter of my sponsor's book, the 4th step. Read most of it down at the cabin in the evenings, but the last little bit I read tonight was on the sex inventory, man, and that's it's unreal that Bill was so forward thinking to know to add that in, because there's not too many 2-legged people walking around and ain't got some kind of things wrapped up, some kind of crap wrapped around sex in their head. And it ranges today, man. And even back when Bill, he says that in the book, that even back when Bill wrote that, there wasn't near the amount of sex stuff to get into then as what there is now. And it doesn't mean just necessarily having sex with somebody. That is not what it means. It means all the stuff that affects my thoughts about sex. Today we got all the internet stuff and sex toy stuff and different genders and a lot of things, and maybe some of that stuff. Well, I can guarantee you, internet porn was not available back then. Maybe some of that other stuff might have been, but relatively sure that we're seeing more issues having to do with sex today than Bill ever even could conceive of. But he was forward thinking enough to put that in there. Read that, hung around the house today, and then it's one of them rainy old days, and hung around the house and ended up taking another nap in the afternoon, catching up. And there's also something people talk about, maybe this is it too, who knows. There's something I'm on this keto diet, on this low carb, high protein, high fat, medium protein, high fat diet, eating plan. And last week I dropped 3 pounds. I haven't weighed myself yet this week. I will see. I think it's still coming off. I feel lighter. But they say when that starts happening, you go to get this thing called the keto flu, where you just feel down until your body shifts into this other energy source. My body's been used to burning carbohydrates most of the time, and now I'm starving it at carbs and feeding it fat for a fuel source, which isn't as efficient according to what they say. That way then you end up burning your fat stores. And I'm by no means a fat dude, but I like to be a skinny dude. I don't care. You can call me skinny. That's okay with me. That's the way I feel light as I travel. When I'm on my weight's down where it needs to be, not only am I traveling light physically, I travel light spiritually and mentally too. I think that's a song, Traveling Light. I like that term. So maybe that's part of it too, but just keep on getting back up, take care of myself. Today, that day off and that downtime feels like it worked. I'm heading into Juice Day meeting. See my shirt here? Got juice? Yes, I do. It's birthday night. We got 6 or 7 guys celebrating tonight. I didn't count up the years yet, but I'm going to. I'll bet it's someplace, let's see, 15, 23. I bet it's 40 or 50 years of sobriety going to get celebrated tonight, and I hope some people bring some family members. And it is always, birthday night is always a juicy night. So, pulling up to the church now, doggone hunt, day 189, living nicotine free. You want to quit that nicotine? Go look up living nicotine free on your little Google machine. We can help you out with that. And it is day 1210, alcohol and dope free. My life's a miracle today. I'm having a blast recovering with y'all. Today, I recover with you. Doggone hunt out.